It's great to wake up on Monday and know that you're going to have a meeting online, a spirit of having connectiveness, because it's real easy to fall back into, like she said, the lone wolf. I'm going it alone.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Winning Playbook Real Estate Edition. So we got a couple rules here. One, we're all realtors here, and we abide by the code of ethics. Wanted to let you know that this session is being recorded, and there'll be a playback available to you in your login and in the hub for every session that we do here with the Winning Playbook. This is a collaborative session, so we'd love for you to be able to turn on your camera if you're able to, and ask questions, pop in with some comments. That's what makes this Winning Playbook great. So again, today I'm filling in a little bit for Rick. Hi, Monica. Hi, David. Welcome. And today I really wanted to talk a little bit about kind of what's going on in the market, what you guys are seeing and hearing. I know he touched a little bit on 203K with product with FHA loans. He's going to come back next week and he's going to deep dive into that. And so you guys could hear a little bit more about how that would potentially work for your clients. So today, just a few things. So I'm starting to hear in the market a couple things. I'm starting to hear that if we're below the median home price, we're hearing and seeing some multiple offer situations. Some competitive bids and stuff out there. It seems like to me a lot of the higher priced properties are sitting on the market a little bit longer. But really wanted to kind of get your all's intake. I know we had some open houses this weekend and some different things going on. So I just wanted to see what you guys are seeing and hearing out there.
Just Tanika. I know Lou, her client wanted to kind of price the home like at a under market value, and they had several offers, and the agents kept coming back and like increasing the offer. She ended up getting it. She listed it for 510. The neighbor next door sold theirs for 550. So her final offer that they went under contract for was like 551.
Oh, wow.
So, and she had a lot of activity at the open house. So,
okay. Do you know
yeah,
how many people they had?
she said she had like about 20 something people come through.
Wow.
Yeah, at the open house, and then there was some schedule showing, and she just did it Saturday. The client it was very limited, but I mean the house was really nice.
Yeah.
So she just did it from 12 to 3. She didn't want to do an open house Sunday, Thursday and Friday showings were only available between 8 to 2. But she's still with that. Had a lot of activity.
What area was that property in?
Spring Hill.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it in Maury County or was it in Williamson County?
It's on the Williamson County side because a lot of people I know they don't budge because of schools, Williamson County. So yeah, it was Williamson County side.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, good deal for that. Great. And Sarah, you guys hosted an open house this weekend? How'd that go?
We did. We ended up, there's 6 people came in person. And I've had several views online of the virtual open house that we did, and then the recording of it.
Great. And were you able to get any potential clients out of that open house?
Yes, we've got 2. One is cash buyers wanting to come from Huntsville, and then another who is just kind of starting. She is going to be retiring from Arnold Air Force Base. So they've just started looking, but they're not in any rush because she's doesn't retire officially till August of next year.
Gotcha. Hey, show that Huntsville people my property down there in Fayetteville. It's about the same price, $650.
Yeah,
It's only 45 minutes from Huntsville.
right.
Cool. Anybody else have anything to share that they're seeing out there? All right. Any wins over the weekend? So when we talk about wins, we talk about, good conversations you might have had with potential clients, or even, past customer reconnections that you may have had in the past week with some folks.
Chris had a great conversation with a couple that came to the open house. They are experiencing not having representation in their last purchase. So them kind of having somebody to advocate for them is a new experience for them. So that was enlightening, encouraging, and kind of nice to be able to give them that comfort, knowing that they had somebody on their side backing them for this venture of real estate.
Yeah. That's kind of good to hear. I mean, even though we got all this, national, hoopla about all this stuff about representation and this and that, at the end of the day, and something that we, kind of always seen and talked about is that, just many people out there don't even understand the process, or don't know enough about home buying process, that they need, an expert out there, somebody that's professional, that understands, the ins and outs, and that can counsel them through the process. And so, even here in this case, you guys running across that's good to hear for sure. David, now you've had some action over the last week, hadn't you?
Yeah, I have. Sorry, I'm cutting the grass. That's why I'm not on camera. But yes, I was actually at a baby shower yesterday, and knocked down 2 renters. I got having some conversation with 2 guys that I haven't seen since high school, and they're looking to find some rentals and then potentially purchase a house next year. So I got their information. I plan on helping them. I have some buyers out in Pleasant View. We put an offer in on a home. We put an escalation clause on it as well, because it's a multiple offer situation. They got about 6 offers, and unfortunately, we ended up losing that one. They didn't pick our offer. I don't want to say lost. They didn't pick our offer, but we went and saw some homes yesterday, and in Springfield, and they fell in love with the house. And I called the agent, and we negotiated the deal. So I put a contract in, and I actually just got the phone with her before this meeting, and her sellers want to accept the offer. So I'm just waiting for them to send it back over, accept it, and we'll be under contract.
Great. That's awesome, man. Congrats.
I appreciate that. And the house in Aaron that I was talking to you about,
Oh yeah,
it's the same. It's the same people. They're actually moving from Wisconsin. So I'm helping them
okay.
buy a house here, and I use the referral program to help them find an agent in Wisconsin to help them sell their home once we find them a home here. And then I got a call yesterday from a guy who wants to buy their house in Aaron, Tennessee, the house he inherited as is. So he was very happy to hear that. Yeah, because it got some roof damage during the storm, and the guy came by and saw it and was like, he still wants it as is. So they're very happy to hear that. So some good things happening for sure.
Awesome. That's good to hear, man. And glad that you were able to use the referral network. So if you guys don't know, we have a national referral network here at United Real Estate. And those folks, you go ahead and put their names into the website there, and they're going to match them up with somebody to help them on the other side, and they guarantee the referral for you. So you don't have to go chasing it down and paying attention whether or not it closed or didn't close. They're going to go ahead and do that stuff for you. ensure that everything's on closes and is in your, the money comes back to you. So glad that worked out for you there, David. Couple takeaways I got out of that, guys, is getting out there. I mean, this is one thing that, sometimes I get to a situation where, I get invited to something, or I don't want to go, or, I'm not feeling it today. And, David goes to a baby shower and, has two good conversations. I'm sure, he wasn't super excited to go to a baby shower, but, you never know what's going to happen at things like that. And, coming up here real soon is Memorial Day, go to Memorial Day cookouts. There's some 4th of July, is in not too long, couple months from now. So, those are opportunities where you guys can go ahead and have some meaningful conversations with folks, and just get in front of them, and just be able to just ask questions, be interested in what's going on with them. Sounds like open houses are pretty successful. So if you have the opportunity to host an open house, I know Steve and Tanya had one over the weekend. I haven't heard, how much traffic that they got, but it was a pretty well priced property there. So I'm sure they got some traffic for sure. But anyway, the other thing that I wanted to do today in this winning playbook session was, well, before I do that, really the play of the week, guys. I think the play of the week is really to have try to have 5 meaningful conversations with a past client potentially, and then maybe 5 meaningful conversations with some people that are more like acquaintances, or somebody that meet on the street, or meet at a at a party, or at a ball game, or whatever things that you're doing. Just be mindful of that and say, hey, this week my goal is to have 5 meaningful conversations with somebody I'm pretty close to, and then 5 that with somebody that I'm really not close to. And then in addition to that, maybe write 2 notes of gratitude, 2 handwritten notes of gratitude to someone. And I'll give you a little bit of structure. We'll put it into the hub structure on how to write that, but it's kind of a thank you note, but a little bit more than that. Just a little bit of note of a gratitude. Put it in the mail to at least 2 people over the next week, and then let's just see, come back next week and report back to us on how those conversations go. And if you ended up doing those things. And then lastly, many of you guys keep coming back every week, and I'd really like to know kind of your feedback on what you like about the winning playbook, and what you get out of it that keeps you coming back. So Angie, maybe you could kind of give us a testimonial about that.
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Gosh, I guess it kind of keeps me, I would say the number one thing is motivation. Like motivated to do the work and not get distracted, with only thinking of my other job, like at this one. Yeah. And then, of course, I always get great ideas of just like what you said about making the notes this week, sending out notes, having 5 meaningful conversations. Like as time goes on, I kind of think or assume I'm doing these things, but the weekly meetings really show me like, oh gosh, I haven't done anything since last week. So I guess I'm not doing, a lot of times that will happen where I kind of in the back of my mind think I'm being very proactive in generating new business, But then the meetings really kind of show me how like time's passing faster than I realize. And sometimes,
Yeah.
I'm like, gosh, just last week, I was supposed to do A, B, and C, and here we are, 7 days have passed and I didn't do it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, wow, like I really need to keep better track. So it helps because I usually take notes on my phone or whatnot of like, okay, well, this is what I want to do this week before the meeting next week. And it will, I guess motivation is
Yeah.
the best, the number one or the top thing that I get from it. But and then,
Wonderful.
ideas and, ideas of ways to generate new business. So
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
How about you, Monica? You've been a regular here on the Winning Playbook.
I was afraid you were going to call on me. I agree with what you just said. And, and I feel like a lone wolf out here in Franklin. And so for me, it kind of helps me feel like I'm part of something.
Cool.
I would like to come to the office more, but it's just hard for me for it to make sense just for the heck of
Sure.
it, just to drive all the way to Murfreesboro just for the, to be in the office. But for sure, motivation, but also the community part is kind of a big deal for me.
Awesome. Appreciate that. How about you,
I
Gay?
didn't say that, but that's a big, I should have said that too, like the community part. I just have to say ditto to that.
Morning, everybody. It's Gay. I feel like that it's great to wake up on Monday and know that you're going to have a meeting online, a spirit of having connectiveness, because it's real easy to fall back into, like she said, the lone wolf, I'm going it alone. And it's a support to hear other fellow realtors talk about what they're doing and the problems they've had, and the successes are encouraging. It makes me feel more competitive, and I just really like the focus and the direction that it gives you on a weekly basis, but especially on Monday morning, because that's when we start the new work week.
Thank you, Gay.
You're welcome.
Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And remember the 552. So 5 conversations with somebody you already know, 5 conversations with somebody you barely know, and 2 notes of gratitude. And you guys have a great week this week, and go out there and have some fun.